But let's get started now. So we switched to the default email client last cycle to Thunderbird, which was a good move, but which means we have no calendar application on the CD now. And we said we would have a look this cycle to see if we need one, and what we would need from the calendar application, and what option we could go with. So, do you want to start, Chris, talking maybe about Lightning, and if that's an option or not? And
okay, so we provide Lightning in the archive at the moment. The problem is there isn't really any EDS integration, although I think some work is planned for that.
Yes, some work is planned this cycle.
But I'm not keen on having that as the default. I don't really want any more extensions by default for Thunderbird. And there's like half a person working on Lightning as well, I think, isn't there?
Half a person.
Yeah. I think it's just...
He has some contributors working on it.
Okay. Yeah. So yeah. I don't know whether anybody has any ideas for what we do for...
I have a question. Is Lightning the same as Sunbird?
No, Sunbird was a standalone. That's discontinued. That's dead, yeah. So I would like a standalone calendar actually. Yeah. I don't think by default I don't think the calendar makes sense in an email client unless you're scheduling meetings, and most people that we're targeting aren't scheduling meetings. They're adding their doctor's appointment to their Google Calendar, and they want to be notified of it. They don't want to invite 10 other people to it. And, yeah.
Well, and to be honest with you, I think OS 10 shows that you can have separate applications and still have.
And my phone has separate applications as well. So yeah. But I don't think anything really exists that provides that at the moment. So.
No, I know there is a calendar application in the works. It's from GNOME.
Okay.
It's currently only in the design stage.
Okay.
But no code implemented so far. It's only on the mock-up stage so far, and I have little idea on...
There is no future request for 3.4.
No. Exactly, yeah, so it won't land in...
It's only been...
Maybe there will be some to read, but not official, just review.
They still need some design interaction, so...
Oh yeah, definitely.
Have you got a link to that as well?
Live.org, I think.
Yeah.
Design, no?
/design/apps/calendar. And you need to scroll down a bit, since at the top there are like examples of other currently calendar applications. Yeah, I can put it in here. Like.
There is also a calendar being developed by the Ubuntu project. I don't know if you want the project here now.
Does it like
switching?
Okay.
It should integrate in knowing of us.
Let's see if I can just drag it over. This is odd. Yeah, sorry.
So when you did? Maya? Yeah. On Launchpad.
MAYA?
Yeah.
Yeah, get some mouse. It's always good with some mouse. Free video drivers. Okay. Oh, so the projector has a very good resolution, maybe, which makes my video card hate it really hard. So if someone else is able to provide a link,
see the calendar, yeah?
Yeah.
yeah, I just need a page. So yeah, this I ran into this before when I connected another monitor that suddenly had like good resolution. It was cheap. It's just a little guy. I know, he can't do like
Not to expose all the multi-monitor bugs.
yeah, so that's very much currently on the planning stages. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
And here's the design in progress, but not during the next cycle. And yeah, we don't have a good roadmap on it, but it's going to happen at some point, at least.
Okay.
So for precise, the only option is lightning there. Then
So what do we need or want from a calendar? Like, what do we need or want from a calendar? Do we need a desktop side client, or just do we need something to register like a Google Calendar and get like the clock integration? Would that like be enough?
yeah.
So you could like edit your calendar in Firefox from there, like open Google Calendar from Firefox and get like the indicator feedback in UDS.
Yeah.
Would that like be enough?
Well, I use the calendar a lot, so that won't be enough for me. But I guess it will be enough for most users. I guess so. I don't know.
Matthew, do you have any opinion from a design perspective or user interaction perspective? Like, would it be enough to provide a way to subscribe to a calendar from the desktop as a first step to get like the date and time integration?
That would be helpful for at least making the clock modular. I mean, makes sense.
So I think the way it works in GNOME currently is that we use the online account setup, which means you can set up your Google account, and then then our clock listens to.
Yeah, but I think somebody said this week you need Evolution for this.
Does the clock use EDS or does it talk to
EDS.
Google? Okay.
Yeah, but somebody told me like
Yeah, you need to run
Evolution to get the initial
Yeah, I
setup
think
done.
that might be the
Yeah.
case. Yeah, I'm not sure.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, and there's a
I'm not
bug
sure,
open about it.
There's a plan to move that to EDS.
Is that like a bug we could fix easily? Like make Glomana account work without Evolution?
Yeah, I think so because I'm not sure exactly, but for instance, for Ubuntu One, for the CouchDB evolution, CouchDB, evolution is needed because the initial setup, like creating the source tree for Google,
Yeah.
it's done in a evolution plugin. So we could probably just do it on the evolution data server backend, no?
Both about it.
Which is just connecting to gconf and adding the groups that it needs to create the Google calendars, no? Which I don't think or maybe the GNOME Online account should do that probably. Instead of having to rely on the evolution plugin to do that, no?
At the same time, the thing is if you use like Glomana account and add your Gmail account, is Thunderbird going to pick it or not for email? It seems like it's going to be doing a half job. Seems like a bad thing to recommend to user. You might get like the calendar working, but you will not get the email working, which is like
Exactly, yeah.
not a good user experience.
Yeah.
Either we should go with like full integration or no integration, I guess.
I think John Lee is going to arrange a session with us at some point this week
Okay.
to talk about accounts.
Okay.
Yeah, or maybe Thunderbird could just contact the online accounts to see if there is a Google account and set it up, or I mean, it shouldn't be hard at all. It's just a few API calls. So maybe we could do that, so that when you create
I think we've
the...
got a separate session for that, I think.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. You're looking worried.
Just listening. Just listening.
It's a task for you, so... But then the only way to really add new stuff to your calendar would be through Firefox, or...
Yeah. Yeah, like the date and time calendar widget, it would open like Firefox on the right page.
Okay. Well, it's not the best thing, but I guess we could...
I guess it's better than nothing.
Yeah, much better, yeah.
So let's go in order again. Does anybody think there's any chance we can get like a desktop application this cycle? I think it's too much work and it's not going to
I think it's too much work.
Yeah. So we can drop this one from like this cycle options.
Well, we could do it, but just maybe not as complex as the mockup show.
Yeah.
No? No.
I mean, I'd love to be able to do a desktop application this cycle, but I'm not sure I'll have time.
And that would land in the LTS, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and a new application. Yeah, it sounds. Yeah.
But then, yeah, not having a calendar for 5 years isn't good either.
Indeed.
Well, I mean, maybe writing a much simpler calendar application than the mockup show shouldn't be hard, because all the storage is already in Evolution Data Server. So
Yeah.
you could just write, like, instead of having like, could you scroll up, please?
Oh, sorry.
Okay, there was like, no, there were no.
I think
Yeah,
you
we
were
could just
looking
have,
at-
instead of having the views like this, like the one down, which
Yeah.
has like the days in squares, you could have something like that. Should be quite
Yeah.
easy to do, really.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just a matter of writing the UI, no? Because all the storage and all the contacts and all the protocol stuff is in Evolution Data Server. So,
This ground calendar we use some web kit.
sorry?
Most probably you use the web kit to run the view.
Yeah, also. Yeah. Could just even load Google Calendar, no? Yeah, that should be much easier, yeah.
Matthew, do you know if there's anybody in the design team who could have time like to... Is that something you are like interested in? So maybe I'm going to write an action item for you and Chris, maybe to work together, like to see if we can get something done this cycle.
Sure.
Okay. Does it work for you as well?
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, I agree with Rodrigo. I think we need to probably set our expectations slightly lower than this design for the LTS. Yeah. Could turn off these notifications, they're really annoying. But we'd still like Lightning to work with EDS at some point as well.
Okay.
I mean, we can help out with that, but I wouldn't consider it as a priority, I don't think.
To have
Sorry, I wouldn't
Lightning
consider it-
actually push to the EDS,
Yeah.
there is a extension.
Yeah, there was an extension, but that only allows you to import data from EDS,
Sure.
I
Yeah.
think.
And I know it only does it like one way.
Yeah.
And does Lightning support Google Calendar?
Yeah, it does, yeah.
Only Google Calendars or local? Or?
It supports Google calendars, local calendars. There are a couple of other providers.
Like WebDAV in general.
Yeah.
Or sorry, CalDAV. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one. And it does offline now.
Let's see.
Hmm.
Okay, so we'll go for a small application. should we like try to define the scope now and what we want to get done this cycle, like support like local calendars in UDS, Google Calendar, anything else, or is that like enough for one cycle?
Yes, I guess, well, there is the exchange and group-wise for corporate users, but...
I would say like you recommend to those users to go with evolution still.
Yeah,
Then-
exactly, yeah, probably.
Yeah. Yeah, Exchange users aren't going to be using Thunderbird.
We don't care about exchange.
So what's solution?
You were saying the EDS provider for Lightning, you would say that was a low priority.
Yeah. There'll be other higher priorities for Thunderbird, I think.
So it actually does it 2 times. This add-on mirrors the addition, deletion or modification of items. Task event in Lightning or something, or with the Evolution data server.
When was this updated last?
Oh, a while ago, I think.
Evolution mirror. If you go down to versions, how compatible? Version May the 5th.
Would you mind repeating what you said about Exchange support?
We wouldn't focus on Exchange support.
That's not even on the radar.
Well, Thunderbird doesn't support it anyway, so Exchange users are going to be using Evolution,
Yeah,
which has calendar.
okay.
So.
Evolution is staying in May, still like supported. We recommend the user who need like a full solution like with Exchange and like Office support to go with Evolution still.
Yeah, because I mean, I have to use Evolution at my work because
I got it.
that's the only way it is.
But it works like
I think it's probably better for you that we don't use Lightning by default as well, isn't it?
Probably. Yeah.
That's certainly my preference.
Yeah, I think I agree with the point.
Yeah.
The people who want it can have it.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. That works really reliably when I connected that. It's just, obviously it doesn't generate the extra key press when I put my monitor cable in. Lots of problems with multi-monitor cables. Hardware problems.
So we want integration with the plug applet to be working, but I guess if you use EDS, it's going to work out of the box.
Yeah.
I'm still taking on an item, like make sure that this one is working.
There's a question on
Yeah.
RC here.
Mania?
We didn't even really talk about mine.
Do you have any screenshot online from this one?
Okay. It doesn't.
It says it doesn't have EDS support yet.
Okay.
It's on their list of needs to be done. Well,
Have you got a link for it? I can't even find it.
Yeah.
I've actually asked Danny and Cassie to come to this room with
Okay.
we didn't prepare yet.
2 weeks ago in the blog post, it says EDS needs to be done.
And they're actually aiming it, they're actually targeting it for the Luna release or maybe after the Luna release. And in either case, Luna is supposed to be released after the event.
But that's for one part-time person with one.
Right, so if we help.
So their
Right.
roadmap is currently quite long, longer than us. We can't get it this week.
Or if we help them.
Yeah.
Did anyone have a link or anything?
Yeah.
I posted a link on the
It's based on the RC, so there was things like that. There's one.
Cool. Oh. you can drop that anything, could you? Oh yeah, I joined that just after you.
I
Thanks.
posted it again, I was just
Yeah. Cheers. Okay.
So maybe that's a better start point, that like
Yeah.
working on. And
It requires their library grant, which we need to look at.
does somebody wants to take an action item to talk to the elementary guys this week and see if like see the other? Do you want to do it?
that?
Yeah.
I can do that.
Okay.
Okay.
So is there anything else we need to discuss?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you.
We got an action item to write.